Alright viewers, time now for the WION Newsroom. I'm now going to be joined by my colleagues Adya Juneja, who will break down the big business stories shaping your money and the economy. I'll then be joined by Nikita Singh, who will bring us all the updates from the world of technology, and Athira Shashidharan will take us through all the action from the world of sports. Let's begin with Adya. Give us the market updates.
Well, thank you, Shivan. We have a lot lined up for you today, from gold prices, extended losses after US-Iran talks in Doha. Alibaba agreed to a $600 million US settlement, and Switzerland's inflation eased for the first time in 8 months. We'll start with oil prices first. Now, oil prices fell for a third straight session after the United States and Iran made positive progress in indirect talks in Doha, easing concerns over disruptions to supplies through the Strait of Hormuz. However, negotiators made no breakthrough towards a lasting peace. Brent crude slipped to around $70.8 a barrel, while US crude fell below $68. Expectations of higher OPEC output and concerns over a potential global supply surplus also added pressure to oil prices. Next, Alibaba and its US-based payment processor OS Merchant Services will pay $600 million to settle US Justice Department allegations that they failed to prevent the sale and import of illegal drugs, chemicals and related items through Alibaba's platforms. Now, the settlement resolves allegations covering 2016 to 2024, during which authorities identified about 80,000 illegal transactions worth more than $200 million. Now, both companies have agreed to strengthen compliance measures and cooperate with US authorities. And finally, Switzerland's annual inflation slowed to 0.5% in June from 0.6% in the month of May, marking its first decline in 8 months as energy price pressures eased. Lower fuel and air transport costs helped offset increases in hotel and car rental prices. Now, the latest data supports the Swiss National Bank's view that medium-term inflation remains stable despite recent global energy market volatility, reducing pressure for any immediate policy response. And that's a wrap from the world of business. Now, for all the tech updates, it's over to you, Nikita.
Thanks so much, Adya. First up, a Swedish court has ordered Google to pay about $1.5 billion in damages to price comparison platform PriceRunner after ruling that the company gave its own shopping service an unfair advantage in search results. Now, with accrued interest, the total compensation rises to $1.97 billion. The case stems from a lawsuit filed in 2022, alleging Google manipulated search results to hurt rival price comparison websites. Now, Google said it disagrees with the ruling and is reviewing its legal options. The company can appeal, which means any payment could be delayed for years. Next up, the US Federal Trade Commission has proposed new guidelines warning AI companies could face legal action if their chatbots produce responses that promote ideological or political objectives. The FTC said training AI models to filter responses based on certain social or political goals could violate US consumer protection law if it results in unfair or deceptive practices. Now, the proposal is open for public comment until July 31st and comes as US officials continue to debate alleged political bias in AI chatbots. Companies including OpenAI, Anthropic and Google have not commented on the proposal. And lastly, Russia's anti-monopoly regulator has warned Apple to stop what it calls discriminatory practices against Russian search engines and software. The watchdog said Apple must ensure Russian apps, including local search engines and the Max messaging app, are pre-installed on iPhones sold in the country. Now, Apple has been given until July 15th to comply. If it fails to do so, the company could face a fine of up to $51.6 million. Well, that's it from the world of tech. Now, my colleague Athira would be taking you through some sports updates across the globe. Over to you, Athira.
Thank you so much, Nikita. Here are the top sports stories we're tracking for you at this hour. We'll begin with football first, where all three FIFA World Cup 2026 co-hosts have qualified for the round of 16. The USA beat Bosnia 2-0 in their round of 32 clash. Florian Balogun and Malik Telsman scored for the co-hosts in either half to secure the win. Balogun, however, was sent off in the 64th minute after his foul against Tarek Mohamovic. He will now be unavailable for USA's round of 16 match in Seattle against Belgium. The victory over Bosnia ends a 24-year wait for a World Cup knockout stage win for the United States and keeps alive hopes of a dream run in the tournament. It is also the second ever knockout victory in the FIFA World Cup. England avoided one of the biggest humiliations in their World Cup history. The 1966 champions came from behind to beat DR Congo and book their place in the last 16. The stadium in Atlanta with nearly 70,000 crowd were packed with red and white jerseys, and they were silenced within 7 minutes. Thomas Tuchel's side were 15 minutes away from an embarrassing exit, but their captain Harry Kane, who came in to their rescue. Kane scored an equalizer with a header in the 75th minute. He then lashed in a winner on turn with 4 minutes left. The Three Lions will now face co-host Mexico for a place in the quarterfinals. Lastly, in tennis, reigning champion Jannik Sinner and Novak Djokovic have reached the third round at the Wimbledon. World number one Jannik Sinner defeated Nuno Borges in the second round. It took the Italian 2 hours and 32 minutes to win the match 7-6, 7-6, 6-4. He will now face American Jenson Brodsky in the third round. Meanwhile, Djokovic dispatched Stefanos Tsitsipas in the second round. Djokovic demolished the Greek player in just 98 minutes. The 24-time Grand Slam champion hit 33 winners as he won the match 6-3, 6-4, 6-2. The 7-time Wimbledon champion will next face France's Arthur Radonjic. Well, with that, we've come to the end of the sports segment. It's back to you, Shubha.
Athira, thanks so much for those sports updates. Also, a thank you to Nikita and Adya for getting us all the updates. As of now, we are going to be looking at some entertainment updates.